Hydralia is an Andalusian company specializing in the full water cycle management. Based in Seville, Spain, Hydralia sources its water from a variety of resources. Since Hydralia deals with huge amounts of data coming from various systems, the need for high-quality data is crucial for the day-to-day operations. And this is exactly the use case we are discussing as being the second use case for the Spanish pilot in WATERVERSE, which focuses on ensuring data quality. Hence, the main challenges Hydralia is facing include managing heterogeneous data sources, ensuring the measurement and quality of data for time series, addressing the lack of systematic data quality assessments, and tackling issues related to reporting and interoperability. To date, integrations have been ad hoc, with manual validations carried out in Excel sheets and local databases. Additionally, reporting has been non-standardized, among other challenges. Given this, it is evident that there is a substantial need to implement continuous and automated monitoring cycles to enhance data quality. In particular, for data quality, a framework has been defined based on 5 key points: data governance, data assessment, data improvement, data quality reporting, and the monitoring of data quality. All of this will be demonstrated in this use case using WDME. And this is where our journey begins. In the data portal, all the data from the various pilots is stored, specifically thanks to account and role governance. If you navigate to the section dedicated to Hydralia, you'll find different sets of data here. This includes data from wells, reservoirs, and some consumption data. For now, we will focus on the data from the Embalse Casasola. So now let's move on to the mashup editor. From here, all the mashups and flows dedicated to achieving our goal will be designed and deployed. Let's start with the Spanish pilot harmonization. In the mashup you see here, we first retrieve data from the data portal. Specifically, what we're doing is obtaining the correct ID to link it to the Embalse Casasola data. From there, we use a tool called Fireware Data Converter, which allows us to obtain the data harmonized in the correct format, as you can see here. Next, let's move to the Spanish pilot data quality, which ultimately addresses this use case. As you can see, the mashup here is a bit more complex. Let me explain. First, we retrieve the now harmonized data from the data portal. Once the data is retrieved, we proceed to make the first assessment. In order to perform the first assessment, we need to use these 2 modules here, params and info. In the params module, we define the parameters and business rules that will be used to assess the validity of the data. For example, we set the upper and lower thresholds, the maximum length for a string, whether the values must be greater than 0 or if they must be non-negative, and so on. On the other hand, the info module provides us with metadata about a dataset, such as details in its structure and content. As you can see, after the initial assessment, we determined that in general, the data quality appears to be very good in terms of completeness, consistency, timeliness, and uniqueness. However, the validity domain doesn't score a full value, as it's below 1. Now we take the data and process it through the data validation and reconciliation tool. What we observe here is that the data has significantly improved thanks to all the processing and engine work happening within this tool. Indeed, after this process, when we perform another data quality assessment using the same params and info modules, we see that the data now achieves a full score of 1 in all domains. Additionally, it's important to note that the data quality and assessment tool can also generate charts, providing a more detailed and visually engaging view of the assessment results as shown here. Once the mashup has been completed, we can move to the flow section. As it has been implemented in other pilots, we can orchestrate and adjust a flow that ensures this mashup runs every hour, day, or month, allowing us to have a real-time control over the data. And last but not least, as expected, we now have an operable, reliable and traceable dataset that has reduced data integration and validation time with fewer manual interventions. It has also improved operational and strategic decision-making based on trusted data and ultimately strengthened compliance, auditability and a data quality culture within the organization.
WATERVERSE has shown how technology can transform the way that we work at Hydralia. The use of water data management ecosystem provide a single reliable source of information that includes information from different data sources. In this way, information that used to be fragmented and difficult to align can now be harmonized with improved data quality, allowing operation, finance, customer departments to speak the same language. In short, WATERVERSE is not just a technology upgrade, it has the potential to become a backbone for Hydralia's future operations and growth.